technology for you guys. Another reason why I need to come off this AT&T business. Need better service. Yeah, is it lagging kind of bad right now? I guess so. These amazing jumps and techniques I'm pulling off, I guess it's requiring extra bandwidth, I guess. Okay. Yeah, my speeds look pretty good after it went down. I went and checked it. Maybe, I don't know if something happened, but maybe it'll do better now. Was it bad the whole race? The first 6 stages, was it bad, the lag? You know, because looking at my screen, everything's nice and clear, so I don't know what you guys are seeing, so after I go back and watch it. Yeah, well, usually this stage right here, sometimes the awesomeness will stop, so that means the video quality ought to be, you know, at least 1080, at least. Okay. Maybe something was going on, but it looked like my speeds weren't too bad. Not great by no means, but you know, pretty decent for this service, this internet service I have. Thank you guys for coming right back. No thanks to you, Spider, for trying to kill me there. Well, it shouldn't be the Super Nintendo's fault because I'm playing it on PS4. That's something else that'll be cool to be able to stream as my PS4 or not PS4 with Super Nintendo. Got some pretty good games there too. One of them is this game. Yeah, it shouldn't. I feel like I need some reimbursement for that, even though I didn't pay anything. That could have been worse, but that was still pretty damn bad. That helps, that. I've done that a couple times the last time I played this, fell in that, I guess it's Toxic Marsh or something. Like the stuff from Castlevania 2. This damn stage has teeth from the beginning to the end. This is a hard stage. Smart, David, smart. There's a section at the end of this area here. This is pretty kind of tough. A little bit. I think I'm about to refill my health again though. Okay, good. That helps. Yeah, this section right here is not the most pleasant because of the, the damn bats. And the floor starts falling away with you as soon as you start moving. Okay, good. Yeah, that's my new technique there, is throw boomerangs on a couple of different horizontal levels and deal with those bats. That seems to work pretty good, pretty okay. This section's not too bad, as long as I'm careful. beasts that only do 1 damage in this game. There's some meat over there on, yeah, that meat. There's some meat over there, over here too, but I'm not going to get it. So I usually wind up losing more health than I gain from getting it right there. But if you get hit by that vertical spike column there, it takes half your energy, so. And not half of what you have left, half of your bar, which is 8 segments out of 7, 16. And that small little piece of meat in the candle only gives you 5 health units, so it ain't worth the risk. That thing just doesn't last long enough. Yeah, no, it's not, for sure. But there's plenty of those too, though. There's plenty of those to deal with, and plenty of bottomless pits. Shit, I should have went. And that candle right there is a trap that has a dagger in it. You get that, and the only way you can get it is by hitting it like this. And then you're stuck with a stupid dagger going into the boss here. I want to say those are instant deaths, I believe. I think if they hit you, it's instant. Alright, now this part right here, I hate more than anything. I hate this section. Wow. That was main Pucker Street there, buddy. That part right there. What about a Frankenstein monster? He's basically a turnip root with electricity, you know, keeping him alive. Alright, so that's kind of where I was most concerned, was that stage actually. 9 and A I'm pretty good with, and B, 1 I'm good with. Thank you, thank you. I handled that stage pretty well. No deaths. Shit, this might be a no death. No, I'm not even going to say it. Although, one good thing that's going for me is the amount of lives I have, which is 9. Which, for this game, that's a lot for me. Not sure that I've ever seen an 8 in that spot before. And I'll probably gain another life or so here too, because the lives come in on points unless you find one somewhere. I kind of want to try to get up there. I think there's some health up there. Nope. Hey, Mr. Bat. I know it. I'm not. That's why I stopped. Alright, this little spot right here is a little bit tricky at the end, but I think I can do this. Usually I do. And the tricky spot is right up here, this damn skeleton. Okay, good, good, good. Apparently, Bobby is watching us play, but he can't comment. Well, Bobby, if you can hear me, cuz, appreciate you joining, man. It's cool. Yeah. Bobby, I know you can't comment for whatever reason, man, but I saw your mom today at BX. Talked to her for a little bit. It sounded like your sister seems to be doing better, which is good. I heard that she had a way to go in, and I saw that she had posted her, her graduation pictures that she had finished her school. So I'm happy that things are going well for her. I hadn't talked to her very much lately, but I am glad to hear that she's doing better. At least it sounds like it anyway. From the way Miss Pam made it sound. Yeah, Bobby's doing the Henry Stalker thing. He might be lurking in the shadows too. Well, Bobby, if you're listening, one thing that might be the problem why you can't comment is check and make sure you're logged into YouTube. If you're not logged in, it won't let you leave a comment. And I'm thinking that might be what's going on because it doesn't show you as a viewer. Although I don't know if that's a problem, but just look and see, make sure you're logged in. If not, then it won't let you comment. There you go. I see it. Account respond. There you go. What was the problem? Was you logged in? Yeah, he's in now. Well, Bobby, you caught me. I don't know how long you've been watching for, man, but I'm getting down to the end of this game. I got 2 more levels after this one. I count to respond. Yeah, that's maybe that's all it was, man. But it still don't show a third viewer. It shows 1 for some reason. I think there's 3 of you guys in here at least. It seems like she is, man. I'm glad to hear that. It's never too late. Really? You've been watching that long? It's been a pretty clean run, I think, man, so far. Bobby, did you hear about Freddie Freeman, man, catching coronavirus? Did you hear about that? He tested positive for it. Him, that new reliever they signed, Will Smith, also Tuki Toussaint, and 1 other minor leaguer who's not far from being called up. It's crazy stuff, right? Jesus. And then Markakis decided he's going to opt out of this year. So did Felix Hernandez. But, I mean, Markakis said he opted out after he talked to Freeman because Freeman was not doing too good with it. Which I think he's doing better now. But during the peak of that damn virus, he wasn't doing too well. And Markakis took it to heart and said, you know what? I'm not going through that. And I kind of get it, man. I've found out a lot of people around me's been catching it. And some of them deal with it really well, but there's a few that don't. And I thought that I was gonna lose a friend last week because she had pneumonia in both her damn lungs, couldn't hardly fucking breathe, and wound up having to get admitted and have. Yeah, I guess they're gonna have a 60-game season this year, so we'll see how it goes. It's gonna be weird with it's going to be different with no fans. I don't know if you've seen, which I don't watch it very much, really, but wrestling is weird without fans. Oh, I'm sure there is. I'm sure there's a delay. You guys just need to type faster, that's all it is. Okay, that right there is one of the harder parts of this stage to me. That and this little section up here. Sometimes this section up here get the best of me. Not this part, but the next part. Yeah, I was for a little while, man, but I've kind of gotten out of it again. It's just seemed kind of weak to me right now. I'm not as into it, and it's really weird without any fans being there too. I think it's an odd thing. It's a really weird thing, and they're out there trying to promote themselves, like they always do during their little promos or whatnot, when they give their little speeches on who's bothering them and what's wrong with wrestling and everything, But it's just weird. They're still trying to act like they're trying to rile the fans up. There's no fans there. It's just a strange way to watch it, man. It just doesn't seem like the same thing. But I was kind of on and off there for a while, and then probably about 2 or 3 years ago, I just kind of stopped almost altogether. Yeah, it's different without fans. And the bad thing is, my problem with it is that Vince, he'll bury somebody that's got a lot of talent, just because he doesn't like them for whatever reason, and they keep promoting the same old people all the time, and it makes it kind of less, and I think me starting to stop watching it might have had to do with a lot of Brock Lesnar, actually, because he wasn't competing but maybe 4 times a year, and he would hold the highest belt in the company, but would never defend it ever. And it just, I know it's all stays and this and that, but just even the narrative for that sucks to me. Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much the way it goes. Whoa. I almost lost there. Thankfully I didn't. So y'all, I'm getting very close to the end of this now. I'm almost at the boss of this stage. No, because there's plenty of other people who deserve to have be able to share that stage and give it a chance. Plenty of other people. It's just, I hated that crap, man. I know he brings a lot of butts to the seats, but for most of the fans, I think that none of them really cared about it that much. And he wouldn't even be that if it wasn't for his mouthpiece, to be honest. Paul Heyman is the ultimate hype guy, man. he does some of the best promos whenever he talks to the fans and stuff. Easily could have been a contender, man. You see some of these knuckleheads that have been there and done good things, you could be there too. You have at least a half a brain, at least, and that's about all you need. Alrighty, last level, y'all. This is where the streak could end. Not block B1, but block B2 is going to be tough. That's a tough section for me, but I do have a lot of lives, so I have few chances. It's all about flash and show, but some of the people that they have at the top providing their flash and show just isn't good enough to me. When there's a lot of young people who are with that company who could make it so much better. And I guess I'm always going to be at least at minimum a closet wrestling fan, because I remember watching it with my grandpa when I was younger. It was like our Saturday night thing, where it was local wrestling coming out of Dothan, and then immediately following that was the Red Holland Fishing Show, and that was like every Saturday night thing for me and him, because it seemed like I was always there on Saturday night. Can't imagine what my mom and dad would be doing. Well, that was there too, but back then, for me, WCW wasn't there yet. They weren't even a thing then. They used to be called NWA, but it was like the one on Dothan, the local wrestling, was some kind of South wrestling. I can't remember what the exact title was. But the biggest person there was the Armstrongs and their dad, Mr. Bob Armstrong. who went by Bullet Bob. And I always remembered my dad loved him because his theme music was damn that old song called Bad to the Bone. Yeah, that was much later. That was 96 time frame. That was definitely WCW. Yes, I absolutely remember that, man. But I remember a lot of times too. I think I come over more than William would, but I remember watching a lot of pay-per-views with your dad, especially a lot of those WCW pay-per-views, because he would order them. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, guys, I got through the part that usually gives me the most trouble. This section right here gives me the second most amount of trouble. So far, so good. So there's only one more really kind of tough section. This part usually isn't too bad, although they're going to make it bad though. Look at where these platforms are. Wow. Having to use that platform down there below me, but at least I got through it. You guys might be my good luck charms. Although if I keep playing this awesome, it might knock the damn internet feed off again like that one time. Alright, here's the sucky part here. I hate this part. Because you get so close to them damn spikes. Ugh. Okay, so here's the story, guys. This boss right here is the only one that has a chance of beating me. This one right here. If I can get through him, I think I'm good for the rest of this game. He is a tough SOB. And it's because of that crap there. I need to not get hit anymore. Because whenever he loses the gun is when he really gets tough. Here he comes. That right there. Thankfully I have a crap ton of lives, so. Yeah, he went Super Saiyan on me, alright. I can't let that happen again, I gotta get him. Just gotta be more careful and not let this easy part hurt me. See, he has such a long window where you can't hurt him. Yeah, it is. Right here it is. Okay, I think I got him this time, y'all. There we go. How come I couldn't do that the first time? But that's okay though, this is fine.